East Village Wine Geek here. Bordeaux. Okay. When we think of Bordeaux, we think of pretty much red wine. And we also think, wow, that's expensive. The thing about Bordeaux is it doesn't have to be expensive. In 1855, Napoleon III, Vive la France, saw that there's a lot of wonderful things happening in Bordeaux. There were wines being made from chateaux that were fetching very high prices and that were in high demand. So what he decided to do was create a classification system. So generally speaking, he had a big party in Bordeaux, and all these winemakers from around Bordeaux came to this party, and all the wines were judged based on popularity, the prices that they were fetched, and so forth. And because as a result of that, we had something called the 1855 classification of Bordeaux, where they created these growths: first growth, second growth, third growth, fourth growth, fifth growth. These growths are since that time, throughout history, these Bordeaux have fetched high prices and have had a lot of money to secure their history and be prominent on the auction market. What we don't realize sometimes, because of the media and because of the way Bordeaux is promoted, is that Bordeaux has about 10,000 producers, 10,000 chateaux. It's a very, very large area of winemaking. And there's a lot of Bordeaux that can be had at a very low price. The term that people use for Bordeaux that is sort of not one of those first through fifth growths from the 1855 classification, the term is called the Petit Chateau, the little chateau. It's a bit of a misnomer. Sort of like in New York City we have an egg cream. Well, first of all, there's no eggs in it and there's no cream. But they call it an egg cream, and we can go into the history of egg creams and everything like that. But what this comes down to is it's a term used for wines that are affordable that are not fetching very high prices. And they're really, really awesome wines. But there's something that you should know when choosing these wines. Okay, so Bordeaux is defined generally by right bank and by left bank. The left bank produces wines that are predominantly Cabernet Sauvignon. They age longer. And it just so happens that a lot of the wines from the 1855 classification happened in the Médoc. On the right bank, wines are generally made in a style where they're predominantly Merlot. This is important with the Petit Chateau idea. Under the Petit Chateau misnomer, as we're calling it, there are 9 areas. I am horrible at pronouncing French, so my boy Andrew is about to get nice and do some serious pronunciation for me. Check this out.
Côte de Bourg.
Beautiful.
Première côte de blé.
Okay.
Côte de Castillon. Côte de France. La Lande de Pomerave.
Sounds wonderful.
Puisqu'un Saint-Émilion. Lussac Saint-Émilion. Montagne Saint-Émilion. Saint-Georges Saint-Émilion.
I'm so taking French. Now, all these places are on the right bank. We do see Petit Chateau coming out of the Médoc, but this is what's important. The beauty of Petit Chateau is you can probably buy them between $11 and $20. I have one here from the Côte du Blé that Andrew pronounced much better than I did, and this is an $11.50 bottle of wine. This is from La Lande de Pomerol, which I'm butchering as a name, and this one is $20. This is a Petit Chateau from Médoc, Cabernet Sauvignon based, and that's $15. The thing is, it's my job as a wine merchant to care enough about you as a consumer to find a good, tight, focused selection of these wines that are called Petit Chateau. The beauty of these wines is the majority of them are Merlot based. When you have a wine that's Merlot based from this area, they're ready to drink younger. Softer wines, easy to share with friends right away. They don't age more than 5 years. And that's the beauty of Bordeaux. So Bordeaux is not too expensive. It is affordable, and it's affordable on a great level between the $7 and $20, $7 and $15 range. But you have to find a wine merchant that cares enough about their inventory that it's going to help you. And when they are passionate about the little Petit Chateau that they have and they're drinking them, then you're going to have a lot of fun. Imagine having people over for a nice dinner and you know that a Bordeaux will go really well with the food that you're doing, because Bordeaux is elegant, it's smooth, and even when it's full body, it still has an elegance to it. Get a Petit Chateau, because if you go to a wine merchant and they care enough about their inventory, you're going to have a really nice wine. It's going to say Bordeaux on it, and everyone's going to be happy. So Bordeaux is affordable. Le Petit Chateau.